Hello, good morning. This is Fluent Future from the rooftop of our building. So, how is everybody? I'm doing pretty fine. What happened yesterday, my wife, she went to her sister's place. So she's gonna stay there one day, and I can do anything, whatever I want. Total freedom. When you have a wife, she imposed some rules and conditions like you cannot stay up to 1 o'clock, or you cannot do certain things. When you get married, you'll know these things. So I try to make her happy all the time. But since today she was absent, she is not in the house, I did, I surfed the net. I saw 2 documentaries. I wrote a short story, a lot of things. And when I checked the time, I was surprised that it's 5 o'clock. And I have 2 options then. I could go to the bed and sleep, or I can come here, do my exercise, and then go to sleep or something. I think this is better. Besides, walking or running in the park or in the house is a fun exercise. You should do it. If you are like overweight, or if you're suffering from obesity problem, this is what you have to do. You have to burn the calorie of your body, and do not take any sugar, any processed food, none of them. Just if you can cook, you just cook your own meal and eat it. That's more healthy than eating outside, because eating outside, you don't know how their kitchen looks, or you don't know about the quality of the products. So I prefer, when it comes to my eating habit, I try to stick to my home diet. And of course this time my wife is helping me, so my goal is to get back to 65 kg. I'm goddamn 80 now, and this summer I will do anything and everything to lose this excess weight, because I don't like fat people or people out of shape, because we are living in the age that information is accessible. You can do, first you measure your body and measure the BMI index, and then get your the weight, and follow their instructions. It's that simple. And besides, I used to be a lot of fat before 2015. So 2015, I started to take care of my body. I joined gym also, but the gym, well, it was my fault, or maybe the trainer's fault, whatever. I was lifting a heavy weight, maybe more heavier than I can lift, but I lifted it anyway. Now Uh, Among other things, I was wearing a shoe which I bought when I was 65. Now I'm like 80 or something, and it's very hard to lose weight. But always remember, losing weight is a thing that you have to do. You have to do every day. Okay, it's not a destination. It's a journey which never ends. Which means, if I can reduce my weight up to 62 kg, I'm gonna have to work on it. How will I work on it? I will stop eating sugar, processed food, everything, and cut down the carb a little bit. And after that, just homemade meal with the exercise I'm doing right now, which is basically walking in a steady pace. This helps also. And my leg is not properly, it's not properly healed. So, after the exercise, if I go somewhere, I still feel the pain. So I told my wife yesterday that if you plan something, if you want to go something, and if you want to take me to there, let me know one day. Let me know one day before, because then I can skip the exercise and go and visit the place she wanted to visit. The thing is, right now I can walk very fast, and but it is a limit. Like I think 1 hour. If I do more than 1 hour, well, then my injury will never heal. But I'm doing a lot better from last year. Last year, this time, I had terrible foot pain. I was suffering from depression. I didn't know what to do. I was completely lost. I was losing it. But after that, I saw some motivational speakers performance in the stage, and that helped. I think everybody should try to watch meaningful documentary or news on YouTube. Okay, and like, for example, if you wanna use AutoGPT, you have to download some stuff. You have to be a member of a GitHub, and then it's let's just say it's not that easy. And AutoGPT is kind of scary. It's like the Terminator from the Terminator movie. If you give him a task, he will not stop. I mean, the AutoGPT will not stop unless he got the job done. Now, there is two modes. One is the user mode, and one is God mode. So, user mode, what happens? Every time the program execute another application or something, it asks for permission. Yes or no. Just press yes, and he will take care of the problem. But in a God mode, you don't have to worry about these things. You just go and give him a task, and he will finish it. I don't exactly know how it will finish it, but it will finish it. This is how the programming works. Now, let's talk about the text to image. Like, when text to image comes, I think Midjourney is leading right now. Unfortunately, Midjourney is a paid service, and I don't feel like I want to pay for it, because I'm not into pictures. I'm not into pictures, but sometimes I like to draw with the help of AI, of the city, of the sun and the moon, and different stuff. And there is one more what do you call it, company, which is also a paid service. You can go and give your voice demo to them, and they will train the machine or whatever. Now your voice and your face can be replicated to another people, or I can make an real life avatar figure and do my work. I mean, the AI portion of myself. That's pretty funny and funky. So what I did, I didn't go there. I mean, I didn't buy the service. But when it comes to text to image, Microsoft lets you do the things for free of cost. But you're gonna have to find the link. It's like create image with ChatGPT or whatever. So, and the picture quality depends on your prompts. If the prompt is very good, then it gets a great picture, but not as great as Midjourney. Midjourney is something else, and you're gonna have to. I mean, every company wants money, and it's difficult to send money to them. And besides, I'm not a artist, so I don't have any intention to make a cartoon face of myself. But it would be nice. I can replace my Facebook DP and use it. Okay, so okay, wait. I think I talked too much today. The thing is, last night, the whole night, I didn't sleep. I watched a movie. I watched 2 to 3 documentary, I think. Those are like 1.5 hour long. Some podcast. So this is how you accumulate knowledge. For example, Canva was hosting their new software. In case if you don't know what is Canva, Canva is like Photoshop without skills. So you can pretty much do anything without any skill, without any Photoshop skill. But I used to love Photoshop, but now I use Canva because it's much easier. And when you draw something or make something in what do you call it? In the Photoshop, the picture is really great, but it's a lot of step, and some step requires you to remove the background and whatnot. The thing is, I'm not a regular user of Photoshop. My wife has a channel in YouTube called Nijum's Kitchen and vlog. So she came up with the idea that I should open a page and start to teach English. It was not my idea. It is my wife's idea. And the page, the admin is, I think, my mom and my wife. So I'm just a guy who talks. That's all. And well, yesterday I didn't make any video because number one, it was a little bit late. Number two, if I make a video, the task becomes more complicated. For example, yeah, I can't remember any example right now, but the task becomes impossible. Okay, so let's talk about something else. Okay, like for example, the English chat group, where I usually answer people's questions, which are not, which has flaws in it. So I try to remove the flaw from the question and write it in a way that a 4-year-old can read it. It's very easy. But the thing is, I have to explain and make sentence with, for example, pronoun. So the post I make, compost I make, is a little bit bigger, but if you read the whole thing and understand the whole thing, then you don't have to, you will not have any problem in the future if you have to use this kind of words in this kind of scenario. Okay? Now, one thing I'm seeing from yesterday, day before yesterday, there is no meaningful questions in the group. The group has become a dating group or something. Every guy joined the group and said that, oh my God, I'm single, I'm going to leave, I need a GF, blah, blah, blah. This kind of post has dominated the group. And I can really answer this kind of question because this is, first of all, this is personal. Second of all, it's, it's not worth my time to let him understand that if you get married, that's a different game. Marriage is like, it's not like, it's like a legal agreement that you and your wife can live together, and the whole society will accept it. I know some people who doesn't marry a girl, they live together, but in that case, if anybody knows that they are living together, then there could be a problem for them. But for me, marriage is a legal agreement between two entities. One is me and one is my wife. And there are lots of clauses also. Like, God forbid, if I want to let my wife go, then I'm going to have to pay an amount of money. And but there is the question of letting go of my wife is absolutely ridiculous, because she's a very nice lady. She takes care of my dad, who had a stroke, who cannot eat properly, so she has to feed him. And my dad has diabetes, so he has to take insulin injections. So my wife, she does all these things, and she is like a very, very nice person. She's like, the wife material. I told her that after marriage you cannot. She used to work somewhere in a developer company, and I said that if you want to get married, then you're gonna have to quit the job and take care of the family. And she agreed. She quit the job, She came here and it's almost 5 years now. We have a kid who is 3.5-year-old and very, very intelligent. I don't know. I don't know about other kids, but when I see him, I compare him to me in the childhood. And as a 3.5-year-old, he has a photographic memory, and I think I told you before, he can speak English and Spanish. So how did I make this happen? It's very easy. When children are small, so what you have to do, like for example, if you want the particular children to be very good in English or Spanish or German, so let them watch the cartoons in the YouTube in English first, then Spanish first, then German, and I guarantee, like within 3 years, he will start to speak like a pro, because right now he has seen a lot of English cartoon, a lot of Spanish cartoon, and this is an experiment actually. I wanted to see that if I give him like 30 minutes of content or maybe 1 hour of content, English content every day to listen, he will definitely understand the language. And he does. Sometimes he speaks to me in English. And the funny thing is, he doesn't know that he's using another language. Our mother tongue is Bengali. So right now he's fluent in Bengali. He understands English and can form a grammatically correct sentence. And he doesn't even know that he's speaking in English, because the other day he was telling my wife to give him some water. He said like this, "Mama, give me some water." I was like, "Oh my God, that's great." So my experiment is working, and he says a lot of things in English and a lot of things in Spanish too. And the problem with the Spanish is I don't know Spanish, so I can't really say what he's saying, but I do know some Spanish words like mucho dinero or gracias. I have heard these words from the mouth of my kid, so I think my training actually working. Now, when it comes to school, I think at the age of 5 years, I will enroll him in a school, and my plan is from class 1 to class 10. Okay, in this in the subjects, what they actually teach, I know very well, and I can teach advanced maths or calculus or plain Patagonit, and he will be able to catch all the things, because he's very young now and his brain is intact for knowledge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to complete the whole syllabus within 2 to 3 years. But he will follow the class, because otherwise he won't pass. But when it comes to teaching, I know what to do. I know, I can take care of study. And since I'm retired and everything, I have plenty of time. And I want to see my son as a rich, successful man. And I pray to God that just give me a chance. I mean, it's like I'm begging God not to, if I die, I won't be able to see anything. But I want to live long. I know He will shine in the future, but I have to see it. That's it. After that, if I die, I can die in peace. Okay. I was before I drift to another subject. I just remember I was talking about the posts of the group. Now there is no. Usually there is to be question like grammatical questions or how to write an essay, stuff like that. Now the group has posts like, "Oh, I'm single. I need a girlfriend. Oh, I'm single. I'm call me WhatsApp." This is crazy. I can, if this happens, then I can answer any of your questions, because when it comes to women, there is a different technique. And since I'm a teacher, I'm not gonna teach you how to pick up girls, but I'm gonna tell you this much, that if you make a post like that, it will actually, people will laugh at you. So don't do. I'm requesting you not to post this kind of statement like, I need a girl to chat, or I need a girl to walk. But so this is it. What happens if you see there's a guy in front of me, and I need like total privacy. If someone is on the roof, then it's difficult for me to make a video, because I get distracted by the man. Okay, so it's 27 and 40 seconds. That's a lot of time. And I had a blast last night. Although I didn't sleep, I don't feel sleepy at all. Now, right now, after finishing my walk, I'm gonna go home, take a shower, and my wife is not in the house, and my mom is very old, so I have to make my own breakfast. And after that, I will upload this video, and I have to upload in two platforms, in YouTube and Facebook. So you see, that's a lot of work. That's why I thought I'm not gonna make this kind of video, because it's long, and it's just talk. I don't know whether you learn anything from my experience. I hope you do, but I try to maintain a balance. I need the group to be, more people with interesting questions. But it has to be questions, not I need a girlfriend. This is crazy. This is driving me crazy for a couple of days. And I think it's also reported to the admin, but I still see those posts. So that means the admin didn't do anything to stop this kind of post. And I can answer this kind of questions, but since I'm a teacher, I can't give you advice how to pick up girls. But this is not the way to meet new people. If you wanna make friendship with other guys, join other groups. in other groups, and you'll find what you want. Even if you don't find a girlfriend, you'll definitely find a friend. And what can I say? Okay, it's 30 minutes and 12 seconds, which means I gotta go now. Okay, so this is Fluent Future signing off. Peace, and I wish all of you to have a good day. Okay, bye.